Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? Questions, stickers, throw them on the comment box there. We'll get started shortly. Just checking my charts for you guys. Good morning, good morning. We'll start here, guys, and looks like less than 60 seconds. Welcome. Just trying to wrap a few things up. Questions, tickers on the comment box. Remember, I'm broadcasting live on YouTube as well. If you want the horizontal charts, you can put it on there. All right. I did not do all my charts because, purposely, so that I can walk you guys through some of this. All right, let's get started. Good morning. Almost out of coffee. I was up an hour and a half early this morning. Yeah, it was because I work about 14 to 16 hours a day. And can't fall behind right now. Got way too much shit to do. All right, let's get into it. So, but anyway, happy, what is it, Thursday, the 21st. Let's get into questions, stickers, throw them in the comment box. I'll be with you here shortly in terms of answering your questions. Before I head on, let's look at catalysts. So today we had initial jobless claims. I don't even, the markets, they reacted not by much. I don't even know what the data was. I just watched the reaction. Housing starts, building permits. I know Instagram, you can't see it. We have flash PMI at 9:45, so in about 45 minutes. And then tomorrow, 10 a.m., consumer sentiment. Let's look at the oscillators. They were beginning to become over. Let me move this for you, Instagram. There you go, Instagram. You can see that they were down to negative 50 and rebounded yesterday. So in neutral territory, the NAS probably did the same. Yeah, 15. So nothing there that we have to contend with. It actually can go either direction. And then the VIX hasn't budged. It actually dropped. So less fear in the markets. Less buying protection. Guys, we're only going to go to the fucking moon. That's all we're doing. You know, you ever, have you ever just sat and watched a train wreck happen in super slow motion and just sitting there like, oh. Yeah. That's what we're witnessing. We're just waiting for the trains and the balloon and the bubble to explode. Yeah, but here's the unreasonable thing. We're going to go much higher before it blows up. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the charts. All right. Yes. So we're flirting with bias price right here. You can see that our next buy signal is actually here, but it's sub-bias, sub the VWAP. If we take this, the VWAP is going to play defense. So there's not a lot of meat on the bone there. You want to, my traders, you want to take it fast or actually have to wait for VWAP flip. Next is mean reverting, buying 7,400. We'll call it live in the war room. We are in torsion. You can look at the matrix trend status. It tells you to be careful there. This is version 2 of the matrix. On my next chart, we have version 3, which is launching this weekend. This thing is amazing, right? Trend status up here. We've added, so rather than just, you can see this primary read paid by, see, I gotta move you guys, Instagram, sorry. You can see this primary read paid. I mean, and then we added additional signals. You guys hear that sound? That was weird. Additional setups and signals. Extremely hardy. Wider market structure. I mean, all you can do is make money with this damn thing. So, but we're at the bias price. We're testing it. We could be price trapped here. I wouldn't take a buy unless we clear the VWAP, okay? Because you're going to get a primary read just below it, but you're going to have to pay to get the VWAP there. So weekly open is in the box also. So look how weekly open and daily low are all right in that box. There's a lot of support underneath this, believe it or not. NQ. So what we're going to do is we're going to check the. So first of all, version 3 does this for you, right? There's your daily. Your bias. So in the price above that white line, you are hunting longs. That means that next long is going to come in just under the bias, which is fine because the bias is still long. That's the approximate where it flips, but you're going to have to pay to be above that VWAP because right now, because you see that VWAP is defense. Guys, once you see this, it cannot be unseen. If we go to YM on the hourly, do I sound exhausted? I mean, gosh, it's Thursday. I'm exhausted. I've put in 14 to 16 hours a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and here we go again. My dad has a saying. Is he on here? I didn't see. Hang on a second. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Are you on here, Clev? He's so, all right, he's usually on. But anyway, we're going to check the hourly bias here. It looks like, look at this, we're right up to 50,000 in YM, and the bias flips when that 9 crosses that 20. So we could be getting price rejection here. We are long bias, so the next long is going to be above that VWAP again, I bet. Yep, sure is. So we're daily open and VWAP has to cross. So you're going to have to pay for those points. And then we've got downside support, CPI and PPI data points. But coming out of that box might be our short. We will look at it as it happens. One more, guys, just showing you how I'm doing it. I'm going to go to gold. We're going to go to the hourly. And again, version 3 does all this for you. You don't even have to do this. I mean, Harsh has made this so damn super simple that even an idiot can do it, right? I'm not saying you're an idiot. I'm just, what is it like? Charting for dummies, right? But anyway, we are short bias in gold because oil's up. I'll show you that. So we're looking for shorts, but I think it's going to be tough here. You've got a lot of defense in this box. So the shorts need to be below that box. My traders, where did price action stop? You see it? To the number on the PPI inflationary VWAP. Rejected. They are important support and resistance. Yeah, I need a bigger coffee mug, Evie. Can you send me one? That or stronger coffee. And it doesn't help that I got an hour and a half less sleep because woke up, my brain was on and got to go at it. All right, so anyway, so we are short bias. The next short, guys, will be long above the VWAP. You're going to do not take a long in gold unless you're mean reverting. Wait till above the bias. So we're close here. Looks like a number of things are price trapped, which sounds for it's miserable trading unless you got an expert like me sitting there giving you information in the play-by-play. All right, and then I'm not going to chart oil, but I just want to show you. It is bullish as shit. Look at the version 3 telling you that. Look at that. Look, spike up. But I thought Donald Trump said there was almost a deal. Now, let me tell you something about that motherfucker. It's just been released. He makes 58 trades per day. He's not even running the fucking country. He's trading all this bullshit. I don't give a shit if you voted for him, because I did. And the dude is a scam, man. He's a freaking crook. Him and all his people. I bitched about Nancy Pelosi doing this, and he makes Nancy Pelosi look like Mickey Mouse. If you or I did it, we'd be in prison. That's all I got to say about the ruling class. Not getting political here, but it affects trading. And his bullshit affects my trading. It affects my students' trading. I put out expertise trade plans, and that asshole will drop a tweet bomb on top of our trade plan and blow it all up. So, Donald Trump, if you don't like the politics, don't fucking come. I'm speaking the truth, folks. I'll call a fucking spade a spade. Right? All right. Anyway, let me get to your questions. Let me get to your questions. Don't ask me who to vote for, because they're all crooks. Biden was a huge ass crook too, huge crook. So don't say I'm not a damn Democrat. I'm not a Republican either. So I'm a libertarian. I want those assholes out of my life. All right, all right, guys. What you got, YouTube? Yeah, I love you guys putting up with my bullshit. I love it. Let's see here. I just got my chart. Don't ignore what this looks like. I'll get to your charts. Yep. Omar, I feel the pain, bro. I got some choice words for him and some other people. Hades, I ain't running. I'm not running for office. I don't want APAC money. All right. Let's look here, guys. Let me scroll back. See you, YouTube. Let's check you out here, Instagram, real quick. Because I exist here, guys, to help you. That's why I'm here. I got my free Discord. If I don't get your questions, you have one later, go ahead and click the link in the bio. We'll tag me. We'll help you out. I have a weekend update, and I have this Monday through Friday report. So let's see. Is PC tomorrow, Mills? Yeah, that's an important metric if it is. If I missed it, good heads up. Mills the Beast is one of my senior traders. Does very well. Oh, it's next week. Gotcha, May 29th. Yep. Definitely want to know that. Black Swan event. As soon as we have a Black Swan event, this market goes. But we're going up, guys. We are going up. Let's see. Scrolling through for questions, tickers. Tesla. I got you, Raj. I just charted this one. So this is the last time I talked about it. This was the buy plan was buy through this zone, and then TP1 was the all-time high anchored VWAP. Now the next buy signal it's given. Look at this volume at price. This white line is known as the point of control. That is the highest volume trade. And where's it at? Right at $100. And I said this last time we talked about it. So if it pulls back, buy it at $100. So right now, buying near 100 to 105 looks to be good as it moves up. If you own it, get below. And I said this the other day. What I say, 389 or 394. So there you go. Nvidia. Yep, all-time high. Use that the previous all-time high anchor VWAP in this green support zone. You know, they reported great earnings, but look, apathetic result. I mean, at some point, there can't be more money put into this company by people. And at some point, investors are going to go, oh, you cleared $100 gazillion profit? Well, I was expecting more than that. Sell. So I would be careful here. If you're interested in buying a big discount, watch 200, and that's not too far away. That's only 10%. 10% isn't much. But if you can get down into this green zone where there's market structure, 215. Mills, I'm on YouTube right now too. Same time. Broadcasting both. And the charts are better on YouTube. Go over there and hang out with those guys. I'll tell you. All right. Take Two Interactive. Long-term swing trade. Where would you put a stop loss? What's your entry in Take Two? What is that? It's TTWO, isn't it? Yeah. I'll tell you how many times I've done tickers. So you know what's funny about Take Two? Let me tell you something funny. I owned Take Two right here at about $30. Yeah. I sold it. But anyway, what's your long-term, depending on what your long-term hold is, obviously on the largest chart, you need to be at 187, but I think that's too far away depending on where you're at. That's $50. Let me get back down to the daily. So this recent gap provides support and resistance. The point of control you can see is at 208, 209. So you have look how this volume profiling matches that gap. It's not by accident, guys. When you start seeing this shit, it's not make-believe. So you have downside support. We'll call it at 225 to be outside the number. And then below that, 210. So you can be hiding in there. But check this out. Something really important is about to happen in Take Two. So I would be a bit wider because if it happens, you're going to be paid massively. We have a pending institutional buy signal. You may see it. When that purple line crosses that burgundy line, the sucker's going up. That is known as the golden cross. If you watch my weekend update, I talk about these. So try to stay outside the beta of that. I think there you go. If you have a specific position, but that's what I suggest. Let's go over. I know it's crazy. I sold Take Two. I didn't hold it long. It moved sideways for so long. You know, now hindsight, it's 2020. I mean, I owned Palantir at $6 and it's now $200. So, I mean, when you do this long enough, you have a million of those stories. What does that mean? That is known as the golden cross. That is the industry standard buy signal for institutions. That's when the 50 EMA crosses the 200. Google golden cross on technical analysis, clipper snippers. It'll explain it more in depth than I have time to, but it's a very strong signal. All right, so glad you could learn something today, Mills. Yeah, you're welcome, clipper snippers. Good, shorted gold, made money, excellent. Do you think it's a good idea to go with options or just stocks? You can do both. So when you buy or sell stocks, it costs more, right? An option, you can do it with lower cost because one option controls 100 shares. It's leveraged. So, but you're dealing with what's known as the Greeks. You have decay, you have expiration, you have theta, you have a ton of stuff. So it's a little trickier, but you can do both. Because remember, an option is an option to buy, or an option to sell, right? HYMC, just saw the ticker, and then I got to go, folks. HYMC, nothing's changed since yesterday. It's just down here. It's in at or near that buy zone, right? Let me get rid of this volume at price. You can see where the point of control was. It's in at my buy zone, guys. This isn't by accident, right? I don't call these levels out of my head. I've done this enough that I know where the key levels exist. But it's a buy between 30 and 32, right? And then you can have a stop loss commensurate to your risk. But when gold turns, and it will, this jumps up. So, all right, guys. Hey, I got my VIPs waiting on me, and I'd love to have you as a VIP. If you like the information I put out, you'll love my VIP. Link in the pile. Give yourself the 7 free days to come check it out and trade with me and learn. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m., so it's top of the hour. I give you guys almost 20 minutes if I can. Free Discord if you have additional questions. Weekend update will be out Saturday or Sunday. Version 3 of the Matrix this weekend. All right, guys, head to the war room.